Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a makeup tutorial all about using gold tones. It is fall, so I think of golds, and I wanted to just play with how to use gold in your makeup. So I have some on my eyelid, on the bottom, and then I used gold based highlighters, and I really like how it turned out. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching.
Alright everybody, so I'm going to start out by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and this is in the shade Sin. I really like it because it has a good shimmer to it. And I'm going to prime my lids and then also right beneath my eye as well. Alright, so I'm going to start with the shade Soft Brown by MAC, and it is a matte brown color. I'm going to put this in my crease area with a big fluffy brush, and you don't have to be precise with this at all. You're just going to go back and forth, starting in the outer corner and working your way towards the inner corner. As the product starts to come off my brush, I'm going to be taking that up towards my brow just to make sure that it is all blended and seamless. I'm going to take Half Baked from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to take a flat brush and put that all over the lid. I'm working my way all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner, but I am not going above my crease. Next, I'm going to take my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette in the shade Puree, and I'm going to be taking that on a fluffy brush, but not as fluffy as a blending brush. And I'm going to be putting that starting in the inner corner, and as the product comes off my brush, I'm going to take that towards the inner corner. Again, I am not taking this as high as I took Soft Brown, but it still is in the crease. And then I'm going to go in with a blending brush and blend that all out. Then I'm going to repeat those last two steps one more time. For eyeliner, I'm going to be taking my Mary Kay liquid eyeliner pen, and I'm going to be drawing a thin line on my upper lash line, and I'm also going to be drawing a small wing. Now, I have this really bad habit when I do my eyeliner of getting really close to the mirror and getting out of camera shot, and so I'm really sorry about that. You can't really see me do my wing, but I promise I will try to get better at being in the shot. From the Naked 2 palette again, I'm going to be taking the shades Half Baked and Booty Call and mixing them together, and with a small brush I'm going to use that as a highlight underneath my brow. And then I lightly blend that out. For foundation, I'm going to take my L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade W3 and my CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation in the shade 820. I like to mix these two together because I love the luminosity that the L'Oreal gives my skin, and I love the full coverage that the CoverGirl gives my skin. And plus, the L'Oreal is darker than my skin tone, so when I mix it with the CoverGirl, it's actually a really good match. I am blending in my foundation with a damp beauty sponge. All I do is hold it under the sink and squeeze it about 15 times and make sure I squeeze it really good at the end with a towel to make sure it's not wet, just damp. Next, I'm going to do my brows, but I'm going to just skip over that, but I do want to show you I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Taupe. Next, I'm going to do my under eye concealer, and I'm using the MAC Select Cover Up in the shade NW15. This is lighter than my skin tone because I do like a good highlight underneath my eyes to make them look brighter. And then I am blending that out with that same beauty sponge. I'm going to set that concealer with the Makeup Forever HD Setting Powder. Taking Puree from the Sweet Peach palette again, I'm going to take a small brush and I'm going to line my lower lash line from outer corner to inner corner. Then with Tease from the Naked 2 palette, I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to buff out that Puree. Really take your time here to go back and forth and blend out that color so it's not such a harsh line. Using Booty Call from the Naked 2 palette, which is my favorite highlighting shade ever, I'm going to highlight the inner corner of my eyes. Taking Half Baked, which is the same gold I used on my lid, I'm going to take a very small brush and I'm going to line just the inner half of my lower lash line. For mascara, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt in black, and I'm going to throw a couple of coats on my top lashes. This color here looks like a bright white because of the lighting, but it's actually a bright yellow. And I'm going to be taking just a little bit of that and putting that in my crease just to brighten up the look and bring more gold to the look. Now I'm going to take my Benefit Dallas and I'm going to contour underneath my cheekbones. I draw a line right beneath my cheekbones and then I buff that upwards. For blush, I'm going to be taking my Clinique Blushing Blush Powder Blush in the shade Precious Posy, and I'm going to start putting that on the apples of my cheeks and then working my way back. This highlighter from the Ulta Beauty Makeup Kit has some really beautiful gold undertones in it, and I'm going to use that to highlight the tops of my cheekbones, right above my eyebrow, also down the center of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. One of my favorite tricks is to use that same damp beauty sponge and go over my blush and contour and highlight to make sure everything looks more natural. Now I'm going to be using a pink color. You can use any pink color you want. This is from the Ulta Beauty Makeup Kit, and put that on my lips, and then I'm going to go over it with a Revlon pink gloss. And that's it, guys. You're done. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!